I need to do.
Yeah, change.
Right, we got a small. He's got a controller issue.
Here we go. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
So we losing
You will know in a minute. You will know in a minute.
We know it.
You will know in a minute.
In there, but I didn't change it before we started. Wazza could have got in. Van der Sar. These United, it was unbelievable. I don't know Carlos Tevez. No, and there's a reason for that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here again. This is the gameplay of the FC26, the official gameplay that has been released. However, I know we have seen a couple of gameplays posted from people that had early access. I don't know how they got it, but they had early access and they actually shared some of these gameplays even before this one came out. So this is not actually the first gameplay of FC26 that's really FC26. We've actually seen this before, but let's take a second here to really look at what's really going on here and what did they really show us. I was expecting to see how you put up the game, the titles, some of the animations, or what is going to come out before you actually get into the game. They didn't show us any of that. They didn't show us what it looks like, and that feels kind of sus to me. The second thing you can see here is the menus. It just feels like they put a theme on the menus, so the menus look a little bit bolder from FC25. So it's very, very, very similar. Like they haven't really changed a lot, and maybe for some good reasons. I try to understand. Maybe the heavy part of what they have done has been on the gameplay itself. But looking at the gameplay, come on guys, we can take a look at this gameplay and see what's going on here. You can see the passes. They've talked about increasing the speed of the passes. I was really wishing to see a lot like the authentic gameplay, what is it called, authentic gameplay and competitive gameplay. The two different gameplays. I needed to see that transition. Like, where do you have to click into authentic, click into, and what's the feel? That's more or less what we wanted to see. When it comes to the game itself. But I know they're trying to reserve a lot of things so it doesn't feel like they spill the whole ice and they'll tell you what's going on in the game. But let's get into it. Let's look at some of the gameplays here. You can see the passes, the shot, the finesse, everything looks very, very similar to FC25. I don't know, my honest review, it's very similar. I don't feel there's really much of a change that has been done here. Maybe until we actually get to put our hands on the game, that's when we can fully say what this is and how it has really gone. But at the same time, man, I don't like the look of this. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really feel like it, and then my general take on, should you actually go pre-purchase FC or you shouldn't? I know for PC players, because they didn't really lay emphasis on PC players, and this is one of the most annoying thing or frustrating thing about FC26 when it comes to PC. They don't really put emphasis on the PC. They act like they don't care about the PC community. They didn't share codes that you can get a free PC, get the free purchase on PC and stuff like that. They shared to Xbox, they shared to PlayStation. They did a lot of code thing going on for all other franchise and games, but I didn't see something like that really, them really talking about PC. It's nowhere in the video, it's nowhere anywhere in the live stream. And I'm a PC player. I play this game on PC. I'm also hoping to go into playing it on PlayStation, because that is, fun enough, just like I said, that is the only way you can get into competitions, actual competitions like world competitions, FC tournaments, real FC tournaments and stuff like that. You need a PlayStation 5 to actually get into that, which is also still kind of sus to me. Like, they should do something for the PC community. They shouldn't always leave us behind, because we also contribute to what makes this game. We're also a huge part of why this game is being played in the first place. Actually, if I go to the saver and try and match with someone, I see a lot of PC players too as well. So that shows and lets me understand that we have a ton of PC players up there. Obviously, most streamers, if not most of the top streamers out there, they definitely have a PC. They definitely have PS5 and stuff like that. I clearly understand, but there are people that don't have these games on PS5 or whatever console you're going to talk about. So obviously they should create, all I'm trying to say is they should also put a certain level of concern towards the people playing on PC. And so that's just my honest review. If for instance you're what should be the reason why you buy FC26? The reason you should get FC26 is just, to me, is if you enjoyed FC25, you can get FC26. So if you did not enjoy FC25, you feel like, oh, it was just all hype and they didn't really give you what you really wanted, trust me, FC26 is going to be the same thing. It's not, there's no big difference. No, do not. So if you did not enjoy this game, you're not a pro player, you're not like making content on YouTube with the game, you're not making some fun of type of money or whatever from this game, I would not recommend you going out to get it, But if you are a content creator, you're on YouTube, you're doing content for people, you're, for the fun of it, there are some ways you're trying to make money out of this whole gaming stuff, and it's fine. You can get it just because of that. I too, I'll get it because of that. That's the only reason, because obviously, I'm making content on YouTube just, for the fun of it and for people who enjoy content like that. But when it comes to having fun, like, really enjoying the game, what the community has been saying over the years, how the game has been, just not it for the community, slower paced game and stuff like that. All those changes, I feel they just listen to the community and like, oh, let's use this reaction and create something and make it feel like, and then slap them off with the same game again, because that is what they do every single time. And man, I don't know, have a view, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to drop a comment, feel free to drop a like. How do you feel about the game? How do you feel about the franchise? And would you have you already pre-purchased the game already, or are you still waiting till 18th? Because obviously there's no rush. There's no rush, honestly. And do you believe they're hype? And seeing the gameplays here, do you feel there is any big change from FC25? Let me know what you feel in the comment section, and also feel free to subscribe to this channel for more amazing content, because trust me, once the game drops, we're gonna be doing so much. We're gonna be posting, we're gonna be making reviews, we're gonna be testing a lot of things out as well. We're always trying to make the very best of every situation we got. So even if this game is not going to really blow our minds or be what we really expected it to be, we'll do our best to still make it worth it. We still try to put up content that you are going to enjoy. That's why we're YouTubers. That's what we do on the channel. So that'll be all for this video. See you in the next one. Feel free to drop a like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Bye for now.
Swing it in.
Oh, you got the other bounty option. Any questions, you've got to get them in the chat as well. We can see you. Got a question for Ginge or Skepta.
Huh? Someone in the chat said the code isn't readable. Do you want to just tell them that maybe someone else has redeemed it?
There is a lot of people in the chat, and there was one code. Again, a bit of advice, watch on YouTube and Twitch for double the chance, because there are code on either platform being dropped when the bounties are achieved.
Nice, Cannavaro, he's absolutely